Hey, it's Pokaie. So today I want to go ahead and talk about something that is a bit of an issue, or at least to me, for the coming season for Splatoon 3. That issue being challenges. Now challenges is essentially league battles for Splatoon 3. It's basically confirmed its league battles a few days ago, and I haven't really had the chance to talk about it because I've been so focused on getting new videos uploaded. But I finally had the chance to kind of just sit down and think about the stuff that we've been getting recently for the announcements. And challenges is by far probably the worst thing that's going to be happening this season. If you don't know what's going on, basically what's going to happen in the future is that for the start of the new season, for Sizzle season, we are going to have a challenge where we are only able to use primary gear abilities in turf war battles. This will not be active in anarchy battle modes, and honestly, this whole thing, very weird, because while they do say that there is a challenges mode, they also go ahead and say that challenges are enabled for turf war battles. So does that mean that we get to queue up in a kind of ranked scenario with these gear ability challenges in mind in challenges? Or is that only in turf war? Honestly, it's very poorly explained, and I haven't really heard Pokaie or Dude or anybody really talk about this that much. This is probably one of the more weirdly explained things for Splatoon. The second worst probably being, I would say, pools, but I think honestly the worst explained thing is probably challenges, because yes, while we do have the new mode that you can queue into challenges, there's gonna be challenges themselves, like the gear ability stuff for turf war, which I also want to point out is done very stupidly, because right below this tweet where they initially tweet out the first challenge, they go on to say that there will be 3 play windows for the event, being June 2nd from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's one rotation, and then June 3rd from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then later that day from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Which is very weird, because why would you implement this new mode but yet only enable it for turf war and then only have available for 3 different rotations, 2 of which happening when people are awake and 1 of which happening when people are barely waking up, man. Let us sleep at 5 a.m. Let us sleep. I understand that day is, I believe, a Saturday, but if you're getting up early on a Saturday to play challenges, I pray for you, man. But I think just overall, this event or whatever this is, it needs to be done better. It needs to be a permanent thing. Because they do have some genuinely good stuff in here, because in challenges, we're going to be having 2 main Trizukas, Foggy Notion, and of course, the other one, Extreme Jump Out, which is basically just low gravity, we're getting so many cool little modes, but yet they're only going to be available for about 3 rotations in a 2-day time span. That's not good, in my opinion. I don't think that's what Splatoon needs. That's not very fun at all, because it forces people to get on at a specific time, and honestly the timing for this is worse than Splatfest timing, where it's 48 hours. At least that is a 2-day time span. This is literally 6 hours, 6 hours of which are split between 3 different rotations. That is not ideal. It's not good. So I think what Nintendo should do is do a bit of Overwatch. Now I know Overwatch lately has been a bit of a shite show, but hear me out. In Overwatch, you have 3 different modes to pick from occasionally. You have normal, competitive, and arcade. Arcade is a kind of open range area where you get to pick from a daily rotation of modes, being Total Mayhem, No Limits, 4v4 Deathmatch, and low gravity and all that stuff, right? Why not do that for Splatoon? Make challenges an arcade type of mode, right? Where every single game, all of these challenges are active. You don't know which one's going to happen until the very beginning of the match, where it flashes Foggy Notion, Extreme Jump Battle. That would be great, make it a permanent thing. That way we have something in the game that's okay, hey, are you bored of turf war, X rank, anarchy, all that stuff? You want to just mess around a little bit with friends? There's challenges. There you go. Have that be the mode to have fun in, Think about the possibilities that could happen if they simply implemented challenges as a permanent mode, or even implemented it in private battles. that would be fun for the community overall. That would be fantastic. But no, unfortunately, like I said earlier, this is limited to 3 different rotations on 2 different days. You know, like it's not very good. And I think what Nintendo's gonna end up doing after this event is all said and done is that they're gonna end up tweaking it. And the reason I say that is because Nintendo has already shown signs before of taking back community feedback. This was evident with how Splatfests work, you know, before, when like Splatfest before, they were messy, you know, Tricolor. And just the way Splatfest was scored overall was very, very messy. Now it's a bit more okay, but still messy. It's a bit more okay. It was clear that they were taking back player feedback, you know. I think what we need to do as a community for Splatoon is to say, hey, this is great. Challenges is fantastic. We like it. However, would you kindly just add challenges as a permanent mode? You know, because they've already turned Anarchy Open into League, apparently. There's a tweet in here from Splatoon, from Splatoon America. Yeah, no, there was an announcement that said basically that Anarchy Open is League. Okay, if Anarchy Open is League, then we have our base 4 modes accomplished. You know, we have X ranked, Turf War, typical ranked, League. We have the base 4 modes there. Make a challenge as a permanent mode alongside that. That way, you know, if we get bored or just don't want to play competitively anymore, we can just go ahead and have some fun. I think that'd be great for the game. What they could do if they want to make it a permanent mode is select 2 out of the 4 announced, you know, challenges and have them rotate. That way every game is random in some way and you can still enjoy. And if you don't like what a certain rotation has for their challenges, well, that's fine. Just wait 2 hours for the next one. That's fine. I just overall, I think challenges needs tweaking. You know, there's a lot of potential for this mode, but I think just as a whole, Nintendo didn't really think this one through when it came to, you know, announcing it and being like, hey, we're doing this. This is the mode. It's only limited time only. It's League, but psych, we're also making Anarchy Open League. This is all very confusing. There's a lot of mismatching parts here, but there definitely is potential. But I mean, that's all I have for today. Honestly, today's video is just here to highlight the kind of weird state of challenges and how we're going to be approaching Sizzle season in about, like, what, 2 weeks, I think. But of course, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is challenges good? Should they make it a permanent mode? Should it just be temporary, like how Nintendo is doing it right now, where it's only open for 3 rotations for two damn days? You know, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Feel free to subscribe as well if you do enjoy my content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.